Hello everybody, welcome back. This is iPack 96. So I've just been wandering, fighting things over and over. Honestly, just leaving my station on so I can get enough money to buy all the houses. And I got $9 million. So I have enough for the good ending. Well, I'm pretty sure I do. Well, so I lowered all the rent and I'm still getting money, but slowly. So I have all the money now. Oh, and I was doing some like jobs and stuff like that, so, to get money and stuff. Then while I was doing jobs, I'd make food and stuff like that, just leave the station on, and just kept getting more and more money. And actually, for a bit, I raised the rent to like 200, so everyone was disliking me. So it went faster, did that, and then I reduced it dramatically to low. Not zero, because well, I need money. I just saved your childhood friend or girlfriend, I guess, and I told her to leave that guy. That's I'm a jerk. And that's oh, I did a bunch of quests. Like every single quest, I got mostly like every single key. I'm missing it from like 2 areas that's available to me. I just don't feel like doing that anymore. Oh, not now, anyways. I'll show you the two places. So I'm missing it from here. Missing it. I am missing one key from there. I think there was like a place I couldn't get to yet. So I'm missing it from there. Okay, so 3 places. Yeah, I can't get there or there yet. Or here. So 3 places. Well, I'm gonna continue on the storyline. I did as many missions as I could. I even did an evil mission. So, kind of guilty for that.
The rebel prince. I'm on my way to the castle to report to your brother, and to try to find out what I can about his troop movements while I'm there. Ben's in the back room, arguing with Paige. Not an entirely unexpected situation. Ben seems to have a way with the fairer sex. A strange, troubled way. Tell you.
See ya. I'm here. Might as well look around. There's a key in here. I haven't got them all. I actually haven't explored in here. Big spot. I was hoping for more of a key, but about all the houses I can too. I think I mentioned that already, but just in case I mention it. Those
I said
mansions.
before that we soldiers told these stories so as not to miss home. But in truth, I have never felt the sense of that word in any place I have visited, and certainly not in Gunk. Yet, there it was I was raised by my shopkeeping parents, who through no fault of their own, often struggled to keep other things such as shoes on our feet and food on our table. This being the case, my 3 elder brothers and I had no recourse but to find other sources of sustenance, money and entertainment. Despite my small hands, I was never the equal of my siblings in what constituted the main form of income for all Finns under the age of 15, the picking of pockets. It is possible that even then, though barely 8 years old, I had begun to form some sort of moral objection to such activities. Instead, I found my calling as a street performer, standing in the town square telling jokes and falling over repeatedly. "Did you hear about the man who went through a balverine forest and messed up his trousers?" I would ask the audience. "No," they would reply. "He said with fiends like that, who needs enemas? Ha ha!" All right, so it wasn't sophisticated. I was only a child after all, but at least it was honest. Or it would have been had my brothers not taken the opportunity, afforded to them by the villagers' uncouth laughter, to rob them blind. All this accidental aiding and abetting won me the greatest gift I had ever received. For my 11th birthday, my criminal siblings bought me a beautiful pellet gun, and thus it was I found my second talent, a rather surprising accuracy with firearms. It was not long before this ability was put to good use. My brothers set up a fair booth in which they challenged all comers to pit their target practice skills against young Ben. Having fleeced all the local clods, we soon had to rely on traders, passers-by and occasional tours of neighbouring villages. out of which we would more often than not be run out by the authorities.
Okay, is that done? Okay, we're done.
I'm telling you, I downed 3 hollow men with 1 shot. It's true.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life. I'm not going to start now.
Will you tell her, Walter?
Hey, I'm not getting involved.
Look, here he is. Ask him yourself.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fine. I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
You know, for a prince, you're a pretty decent person. People out there are starting to believe in you.
I knew you two would get along in the end.
Thank you for taking an interest in my social life, but we have even bigger problems now.
Reaver.
He's been bleeding the city dry for years now, but it's never been this bad. We decided it was time to hit back.
A small group of fighters managed to get into his mansion, but they never made it out.
I believe they're alive. You're going to help me find them.
Reaver hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on, but we do know what the guests look like. It's the perfect chance to sneak in.
Here, you'll have to wear this.
Great. Where's my costume?
You don't get one.
Still can't come. What, even after the 3 hollow men? Story? Honestly, this is as bad as the army.
Now everyone out. I have a party to dress for.
I'll stay and make sure no one spies on you.
Everyone out.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our relationship. God. I knew I should have gone up to the castle with Swifty.
I just love how soldiers can come in and out of our secret hideout now. Whatever you do, please don't let Mr. Finn follow you. I've had enough of him for one day. I'll see you at Reaver's Manor.
Okay, dokie. Just trying to look for stuff. That doesn't work? Yeah, it's door locked. Okay. Kinda like
Have
the
you
clothes,
checked the
actually.
sanctuary shop?
I don't know what the shop is, because I feel like I've searched everywhere. Okay, right here. Never liked Reaver. I forgot what he did to me when I played this game. The whole sacrificing your youth thing and betraying you. Yeah, I don't like him. Not one bit. Something gonna attack me? No, okay. Leave me
This
right
guy's
away,
rich! We're gonna have fun looting his corpse! You're gonna set me on fire! Is that it?
Oh, and execute you. That girl back away then.
Was that some kind of spell? You haven't got a chance. What?
Oh. I'm sorry, kind of.
You're rubbish. Cop for that, arse pig. It's
Yeah, what? I don't remember them doing that stuff or throwing that stuff. Okay, still going there. What's over there? Can I break that? Got a little distracted, guys. Oh, there's a cave. Okay, I'll go in there later. Look for some keys and gnomes. I'd show you guys videos of me finding all that stuff, but I'm playing this game kind of old, so like, there's tons of videos already. But the newer games I play, I'll be including those and all that. Even if there's videos out before mine, but I'm a couple years.
Come on, lads, we can win this one.
watch out! The bugger's got a gun!
Who's that? Oh, just townsfolk. For this place, once you buy the houses here, your income gets dramatically bigger. Yeah, only neutral for now, eh? Maybe they'll like me more later. Because the rent's so low, so...
Yay! We're gonna dunk your head in your own blood.
Oh god. That's dark.
Stop shooting our boys, you moon-faced baboon! Bloody gotcha! Look out!
Did it explode? Ah, we'll do that later, bud. No need for that. Later. I think the key or gnome I'm missing is in this. That's why I stopped.
That really does suit you. Brings out the color in your eyes. Shall we?
Yes. Let's go.
Bit late, aren't you? You've missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologize.
Oh, yeah? Well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, all right?
The password?
No, I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touched the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Reaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw with my character.
That's what I would say.
It's just this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave, noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
Does it not seem like a trap now, guys? Like, come on.
There's one of my men. Kid, are you all right?
Get out, now!
Where are the others?
All dead. Reaver knew you'd come. He's been waiting for you.
What?
I'll get him out.
My! More busy little bees here to steal Reaver's honey. So industrious, so committed, so bloody annoying. When will you people learn to enjoy life?
I'll enjoy killing you, does that count?
Oh, you're just full of spunk, aren't you? A true heroine. You must be lightning under the bedsheets. And now, as promised, the evening's pièce de la résistance. Another piece of the resistance. Voila. do try to put on a good show for my guests, won't you?
Show. You expect us to entertain you.
But of course. It's just a game, my little sweet. The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die, we watch. Really, it's a riot. Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world. Super.
I'm gonna beat you. Please go. Kinda like the arena. I like the arena. I don't think the arena in this one though. I think it's the closest thing you get to arena.
You will laugh, you will cry, you will have your sinews gnawed upon. Bring out the hobs!
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when you hit them?
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Dear me! I hope there are no minors in the audience. You can say what you like about Hobbs, but you can't dispute their dress sense. So bold, so original, so fashion-forward.
These ugly things are tougher than they look.
It died doing what it loved. Entertaining rich people! The Hobbs are getting some good hits in now. That Hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil.
I wounded one.
Oh, it looks like one of our brave rebels is taking a thrashing from someone half their size. Oh, that Hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Well, stiffer, usually.
I'm gonna kill Reva if I survive this burst.
Oh, I bet that stings something fierce. A good hit for the valiant rebel there. Oh, that Hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did. The little critter got a good one in there.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Reva's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time?
I'm guessing wolves. Oh, werewolves. And I'm wrong.
Ah, it's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reva.
Let the tearing of limbs commence! Chop, chop!
That corpse is taking one hell of a beating. Oh, what a shame! Cut down in the prime of death. He's gone down like a sack of spuds. Undead spuds. It may have been struck, but it will never stop. Unless, of course, it's struck a few more times and falls over. We've been advised not to call them zombies. The Hollow Man Anti-Defamation League is getting stronger all the time. Ah, the satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it? If he wasn't dead before, come on, he must be now.
Not a bad strike for someone afflicted with such rampant rigor mortis.
Do dead men feel pain? You might want to ask that fella. What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here.
What a heartbreaking performance. The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about Hollow Men before, but I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Oh, we'll let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes! I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Huh. What a jerk.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
You make me sick!
With more grace this time, if you will. This is not a common slaughterhouse.
Fight back, you wimps! It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver?
That's it. You stand in the way of the bullets while I sing.
These pitiful men are not a patch on my old bloodstone pirates. Oh, how I miss them sometimes.
This is my favorite one.
He's
Or
dead!
one of them, I guess.
What the hell just happened?
Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one.
Yes, very good. Keep it up, and I will feed you beer. I believe that is your victual of choice.
Oh, he should have blocked that, but he didn't. You're rubbish.
That was some kind of fire spell. Oh, look at him bleed.
Well, at least he isn't suffering anymore.
Oh, yes. Dish that damage, lad.
Come on, honestly. Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money.
Stop him from shooting that thing!
The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one, and it was his first day as well.
Shall we have a barbecue then?
Don't think he'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit.
My turn.
Right.
Looks like I did nothing. I can do
Get me,
everything.
you smell of weed.
Well, that's one way to earn your wages.
Stay away from me!
Man, this guy's strong.
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you've saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I can. Not that hard, really. The dumbest thing I do is cast my spell.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
These sand ladies are tough. It'll take more than that to bury one. You're just making them more angry, you know.
Oh, that's a real shame!
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right. And I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell. Oh, you should have done that acrobat thing you do. Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time.
What's beneath those eerie helmets, do you think? A beautiful face? A misshapen monstrosity? I'd rather not find out, truth be told.
Oh, nice.
Oh, such a shame. Back to the sands with her.
I encountered these lithe little fighters on the edge of a desert. They weren't easy to box up, I don't mind telling you. Oh, tut, tut, tut. It could have cartwheeled out of the way. Don't you agree?
Have you had enough yet?
That pistol one was cool. I never really used guns before, so I never saw that one.
Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
I'm having fun. I like fighting waves of enemies.
You holier-than-thou idealists, always thinking in the simplest, most binary of ways. But I quite agree. This game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you're a rough one, ain't ya? But I like that in a woman. You're just... What? Ah, wait, hey, Reaver! Help! No!
Do you brutes have any idea how hard it is to find good staff? Still, one might as well enjoy the show. What's the use of a secret society without a little secret, after all?
This can't be happening. What are they?
That's it, my hirsute guests! Dig in! Dig in! I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored.
This is getting out of hand.
You do hand
handle yourself rather well, my suspicions about your true nature would seem to be correct. How does it feel to be torn apart by bourgeois balverines, You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. How wonderfully unexpected.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Now, that is no way to treat my guests. Such magnificent beasts, the strength, the power, the cute snouts.
This is the last party I take you to.
Out!
Well, I must say you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host. Rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn, Reaver.
Oh, my dear girl, why not stop all this bickering? The three of us could go up to my quarters and have a private party.
Do you have any idea who this is? It's Logan's brother, the Prince.
The King's brother, a bona fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution lark.
come back!
Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Tatty bye.
Bloody coward.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
That's pretty fun. Kill a bunch of things. The werewolf things. Kind of tough, yeah. Had to heal a bunch of times for that. Well, you saw that.
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise.
All right, then. We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
To the portal.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance, but you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
Sweet, different armor, finally. Oh, man, before I go forward, I got a chest. 100 here. Oh, man. These aren't cheap. Oh, man. Maybe I'll go for those later on, because I don't need those. Did I miss anything back here? I don't think so. I'll double check. Oh. No, it's closed. Okay. So I'll double check later, but I'm pretty sure it's all good. What's this? Do more damage. Ranged. A weapon. Scary. Well, I'll get it because it's only 5. Because I'm picking the weapons. I'm going to get magic for now. and magic. Still my favorite. Leave.
Speech will commence shortly.
What's going on?
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence short.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
Okay. Well, I'll end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, well, next time I'll be seeing the speech. Bye, guys.